Page 289. This is Waltz in A minor at the top of the page. This is an improvising, they say in romantic style. I don't know about the romantic style, but I mean, looking at the music, it could be classical style for all I know, but we're just going to do what they're asking us to do and behave ourselves. They give us the pattern in the first two measures. We're going to carry that out until the end, I guess. So there's no sharps or flats in this. This appears to be in the key of A minor. It's starting out in A minor, but it's ending on an A major chord. Remember, I talked about that before. It's a Picardy third. You take that a minor key and you end it on a bright note. So you end it on a major chord. Okay. Doesn't change the key signature or anything. It's still A minor. 3/4 time, it's a waltz. Okay. First, because we need to know the chords, I'm going to do the left hand first. We got the A minor chord is here, and they're using this pattern. That root, and then this one, which is second version of A minor, second version. Okay, so it's here. And then a D minor chord here, they want the A on the bottom. And it's the first inversion. And so I'm going to use that same kind of pattern throughout. So back to A minor, like you were at the beginning. And an E7 chord is this. So I'm going to do an E, and then here. It's like a 5/7 chord in A minor. Yeah? Okay. Don't have to do that. I can do this. I don't know where I'm going to play it. Let's try it here and see what happens. I may have to move it later when I add the right hand. And then A major chord is this. Right? So I'm going to do that. Here. I just did C sharp instead of C natural. And then we have an A major chord with a C sharp on the bottom. That's the first note C sharp. I could do that too. I don't know which inversion I'm going to play yet, but the first note is going to be that C sharp. And an E7, 5/7, and then the A chord. And they give us that one. Then the right hand, well, now that I sort of know what the chords are, I'm going to stick with that. It's A minor chord. Is D minor. You don't have to worry about the /A in that. That's for the left hand. The right hand is just doing the chord. You hear? A. E7 is this. So which is it? That? Or is it this? I don't know. Pick one. I'll go up here. Doesn't have to. I could go here. Or I could go here, because there's 4 notes in it. Here, and I put the E on top. I do that. Here. It's up to me. They didn't give anything but the chord name. And then the A major, C sharp. Again. I don't have to play the same thing in both measures. I just need the same chord, because the C sharp / C sharp in measure 6, that's the left hand. Here, I could change the inversion here if I wanted to. Or I could play the same in both measures. And then the E7. And here I stayed within the chord. I changed the pattern a little bit, because they're using like in the first measure here, that's a passing tone. It's going from here to here. And so I've been using passing tones, but in that E7 chord, I got all these notes. I don't need a passing tone. I can just use notes in the chord. Here, or I can put in a passing tone. Or it's my choice. They didn't give me anything. I'm doing this, so I'll do it my way. But you pick something up. Just make sure it's an E7 chord. Here. These notes. And then the last one they give you. Here. Then you put the hands together and see, what is this? I don't know. Let's see here. D minor. E7. Which inversion to use, I don't care, just pick one. Then here, A major. Here. 7 again. That's how I would do it. Although you can do other things in these blank measures. You don't have to use those inversions or whatever, as far as I'm concerned. Your teacher may have other, no, I want this inversion used, blah, blah. That's their problem. I just, whatever I want, as long as I'm playing the notes in the chord. And I'm sort of following the pattern in the first 2 measures. Whatever, that's whatever. Anyway, if you have questions, let me know, or better still, ask your teacher.